Taurus, let's start with your reading. Today, we are going to look into the energies around you, and then we will take a look into the events coming up for you in the next 4 weeks. All right, let's start with your main energy. Okay, first message for you today is the energy is gaining momentum. What we see here is an event that has happened or that is about to happen soon, which is going to shake things up in your environment. And it's going to potentially kickstart a cycle of change for you, something you wanted to make happen, and that right now seems to be closer to you than it's ever been. So let's see what this message is about, and let's start with you have a lot of wands in your reading, a lot of energy that gains momentum here, a lot of movement overall. And this means that regardless of how big or small this event is going to be, it starts in fact with the Ace of Wands, something tiny, but it's going to evolve into something absolutely beautiful. First of all, we have the Ace of Wands and the Magician. Something is coming in at divine timing. You see here the magician and the wand that the magician uses in order to make something happen. Someone is manifesting a specific outcome, a specific situation, or someone is manifesting new Taurus right now. There is a person or an opportunity coming back to you at a time when maybe you have even forgot about it. A time when everything else around you has changed. This could be something as simple as a picture of someone popping up on your phone or on this person's phone, something that was even forgotten about, but that surprisingly still has an impact on the person who's looking at it. This is extreme passion, is a spark igniting from the past, and we'll have to see what this is going to be about. The magician talks about someone who takes the initiative and who is going to be proactive about this. So it wouldn't surprise me if you were soon going to hear from an old partner, a old coworker, friend, although this incoming energy feels more emotional to me than anything else, but we'll see. The interesting thing about this connection or situation is that once you're facing it, it will feel exactly how it used to feel, especially considering the Six of Cups here as well. As if time has never passed in between the two of you, as if this connection remained intact regardless of changes and transformations in the environment around you. This alone speaks to the strength of this bond that throughout the years has managed to maintain its power. And we need to look into this situation and this energy in order to understand why it is still so strong and why this is coming back right now in your life. In the heart of the reading, we have the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Wands reversed, and the Six of Cups. Right here, it feels like in the present there is something that is making you struggle, something that it's not working out, that it's not moving in the right direction. Perhaps at work or a current relationship connection. And you are growing tired of the struggle. Your overall life seems to have taken a turn, to have started evolving in a way that feels out of control. It feels very different from what you initially envisioned for your life. With the beginning of the year, we all go through an assessment, right? Of what we have achieved and where we want to be at the end of next year, at the end of the next cycle. And right now, you might feel that your overall trajectory just isn't what you want it to be. Now, we see it with the Six of Cups, Queen of Wands, but also with the Magician, an incoming energy right now, which is going to make you very emotional. And it's going to shock you in a way because a lot of the things that you couldn't currently do or say in the present situation with this Eight of Wands reversed are things that you will be able easily to say or do with this past energy, person, situation. It's like you have been scared to love, scared to say I love you to someone, or scared to take a risk, just like the Queen of Wands would do. And now that this comes back from the past, You feel that you are connecting with a version of yourself which was always ready to open up, always ready to love and to take risks. It might sound small, like a picture or a message, but sometimes the smallest events have the biggest impact on our future. And I truly believe that this is going to be one of them. What you'll decide to do with this energy is entirely up to you, Taurus, but now something has awakened within you, and you feel that perhaps it is time to make some changes here. Maybe it's time to stop fighting for something that keeps not working out for you. A relationship, a job situation, a pattern, or a belief of yours. You feel tired of misunderstandings, emotional games, and you realize that if someone is not fighting for you, then it's best to let them go. This past situation right here is definitely reminding you what it feels like to fit with the environment around you, with the people around you. And it's making you realize that you might have tried too hard to make something work right now, and that it's time to stop. You feel right here the motivation and drive to change. Look at this full energy right here. You are, in fact, temporarily moving away from your usual grounded and slow energy. You're wanting to take a risk with a big FMO, you know? This incoming energy represents air. It could be an air sign or overall a tornado, which is taking your earth energy to a completely different location, and it's making you want to start all over. Very exciting time coming up for you in the next few weeks, Taurus. We'll see where this is going to take you long term, although with Death Rebirth, we can start developing an idea around it. First of all, right here, what's important to understand for your future is that you are doing things differently. Look at you coming up reverse right here with the Hierophant reversed. Doing things in a different way. This is the time for reorganizing, tidying up your closet, your relationships, your thoughts, and your overall vision for the future as well. Changing the way you evaluate situations and the way you make choices. Right here, we see with the Nine of Wands that you are relying on your intuition more. There is something that throughout the years you might have forgotten about, which is your gut instinct. You started making choices that made sense, focusing on things that perhaps you were expected to focus on. But right now you're saying, you know what? I'm going to do me. I'm going to do what feels good in the moment, and then I'll figure things out as I go. The Hierophant reversed breaks the rules and creates its own rules. That's what you're doing right now. And although I cannot imagine that you, Taurus, will keep this approach forever, it's good from time to time to shake things up. And this earthquake right here is definitely shaking things up for you and bringing some unexpected changes and achievements coming up. Look at this. Death Rebirth, taking you towards the Empress, a place where the environment around you is going to be an extension of who you are and who you want to be. So this is overall looking very exciting. I want to understand what this is all about. So let's start clarifying all the messages. Let's look into that initial energy from the past that we were talking about at the beginning of the reading. Let's see what that is going to be and its role in the near future. Let's see what's going to happen once you change your approach and where it's going to take you in the next 4 weeks. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Taurus, just follow me. The extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free, personal 30-minute reading. The reading is live. I don't record them. We'll talk face to face, so get ready for that as well. I send out emails to confirm every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well, please. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Taurus. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the upcoming events is the King of Pentacles. And obviously right here, we immediately, the Lovers down here as well, we immediately see that there's always been something missing in the picture. There's always something missing in your environment. And although you had the stability, You had that drive needed to achieve things and to be abundant. There was always something missing, something that perhaps has happened in the past that never evolved in a way that it should have evolved, but that right now it's coming back for another chance. And the fact that the environment around you has changed, the fact that you have also matured, the both of you, perhaps this is the perfect time to make this happen and make it successful long term this time. So let's see what this is about. But first of all, I want to see what is this event coming up for you, big or small, that it's going to kickstart this new path, this new journey towards death, rebirth, Empress, and Lovers. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. Okay, the Magician once again. Listen, this is actually very powerful, and it stems from a place, it comes from a time of hurt, something that really hasn't worked out in the past, that you were hoping it would, and that at some point you just decided to give up on. But right now, it's coming back, and this time, it's coming back to stay. First of all, we see this